I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own,
One time.
and in your eyes you're
Janaina, o fone do Mark e a cerqueira.
dancing in the dark with you between my arms.
Yes, over here. Yeah, there. Everybody vai entrar.
Listening to our favorite song. When you said you loved
Just a little bit.
I
Okay.
whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that
Now é o ensaio. Tudo. Tá? Down to go.
to carry more than just
Practice. Okay, good. All right.
All my life is changing every day, every possible way. And all my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, never quite as it seems. I know I felt like this before, now I'm feeling even more, because it came from you.
They're going to move when they're signing, so you can take pictures of them when they're signing.
I will be brave, I will not let anything take away from standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000. All my life is changing every day, every possible way. And all my dreams, it's never quite as it seems, never quite as it seems. I know I felt like this before. Now I'm feeling even more, because it came from you. Then I open up and see the person falling here is me. A different way to be. Then I open up and see the person falling here is me. A different way to be. Oh, my life is changing every day, every possible way.
Good evening, everyone. Can everyone hear me in the back? Otherwise, I will use a microphone. Are we okay without the microphone? Yeah. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Brito, and I would like to welcome you this evening on behalf of Janaina and Leticia. I would like to say a special thank you to everyone who has made their way here today. Your presence, being here, is part of what makes their day a very special day. Before we get started with the ceremony, Janaina and Leticia asked me to share a few items about the evening's program with you. Our brides want you to know that your wine glasses will be refilled frequently, so please hang on to them. The evening will begin shortly with the ceremony performed by the officiant and the introduction of the brides of honor. The wonderful Wild Brides Band will perform several numbers during the ceremony. After the ceremony, the vows exchange, the exchange of rings, the band will conclude the ceremony with Stand By Me, at which time I will ask you to go to the bar to get some champagne and some bubbles, and to return to your seats for the toast to the bride. We will then gather up front here for a wedding photograph of everybody, and then we will have eat and drink, and DJ Flavio will come on and will dance for a while. That'll be followed by the cutting of the cake, the throwing of the bouquets, and dancing until midnight. Now I would like everybody to stand up and welcome the wedding officiant, Jane Craig, Greco, Yuri Kotik, Stallone Perea, and Anila Costa.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubts suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer, I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid, I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beyond oceans. How to be brave, how we don't let anything take away. Standing in front of me, every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more.
Today we gather together with Janaina and Leticia to celebrate this transformational moment in their lives as they join hearts and hands in love to become one together in marriage. Your separate journeys have brought you to this intersecting place in time, a place of great happiness and fulfillment. You have found your heart's desire in one another. You have discovered that one person within whom you recognize love most completely. It is that beautiful connection that we honor today as you come to be married. The marriage covenant is a mystical exchange of promise and intention that offers you both continued joy, affirmation, respect, and support for the rest of your lives. The promises you make today, these cherished words that speak of the deep and abiding love that you share, will see you through every storm and celebration to come. Today, Leticia and Janaina, by joining hands, exchanging vows and rings, and expressing your intention to build a future together, your lives are transformed and now merge into one. May the love that has called you together grow even brighter and more brilliant with each sunrise, and may these vows offered today bring you joy and great delight in one another for all the days to come. 1,000 years. You may be seated. Leticia, will you take Janaina to be your wife? Will you stand by her no matter what happens, respecting her as a person, understanding her needs, and enjoying her love for the rest of your life? Janaina, will you take Leticia to be your wife? Will you stand by her no matter what happens, respecting her as a person, understanding her needs, and enjoying her love for the rest of your life?
Yes, I will.
Okay, so now you can exchange your vows.
10 years ago, we started our life together. You gave meaning to my life and light to my darkness. You gave me courage to break the old patterns and hold to still believe in goodness.
10 years ago, the only certainty that we had, the only certainty that we still have, is this powerful love that is still guiding us.
The beginning wasn't easy. It actually never is for anyone. In these 10 days, in 10 years, our journey always have new challenge to manage. And I think this is the thing that our relationship is even more special. Because every step, we never try to complain. And instead of that, we enjoy and share everything. Even the most difficult time, we never complain. Every up and down that life brought us, we have each other, and they make us stronger and stronger. We never lost time in focus in the problem, but instead of that, focus in the solution. Always we try to learn from our mistake, and we keep smiling. I promise tonight, always believe in this love, to always believe in our dreams, and always have faith in God that always be the best in the mind for us. We are the same soul in two different bodies. I mean, not that different body, but
Okay. Yeah.
I love you from now and from 1,000 years back and 1,000 years ahead and more. I love you.
E te amo, deixa eu gostar de você. Isso me acalma, me acolhe a alma. Isso me ajuda a viver. Hoje contei pras paredes coisas do meu coração. Passei no tempo, cabem nas horas mais do que passo paixão. É o espelho sem razão. Quer amor, fique aqui. Meu peito agora dispara. Vivo em constante alegria. É o amor quem está aqui. Amor, I love you. 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 Amor, I love you.
As you are joined together in these sacred vows as partners for life, remember that your bond together is upheld and supported at all times by love, in whom we live and move and have our being. May your love together be a true expression of healing and grace. May you always know joy and delight in each other, and a deepening of your connection that grows more beautiful every day. May you know with every sunrise and sunset the richness of the love you are called to share. May you be blessed in your work and in your companionship, in your sleeping and in your waking, in the good times and in the challenges. And may harmony, serenity, and blessing be the hallmark of your life together. Leticia and Janaina, you have declared your love for each other and your hopes for the future. You have made a solemn covenant with each other and have symbolized it by joining hands and by declaring vows. Now, do you folks who have just witnessed this vows and this service promise to uphold this couple with these promises in the coming months and years. Who is witnessing Are you witnessing? Yes. Right here on this line below her signature? And you live in Toronto?
Yes, Richmond.
Well, then just write Richmond Hill on the next line, okay?
Can you look at the camera, dear?
Now look up.
This is you, and that's where you sign.
What you guys? Smile.
Il y a des jeunes là.
Can I take a quick picture of you?
You have to look up for the camera.
Look up, smile, smile.
Vamos.
Signature of the witness. This is her. 43. I'm sorry, 44. So right here. Okay. Leticia, this is you. And you're going to sign right there, number 43. Okay. Can you give that to them later with the other papers, please? And one more, sir. Just a minute, now I've lost your place. There we go, 45, see?
Yep.
So you sign 1, 2. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the middle and then we're going to... Are you going to exit? Us first. Okay, you're going to follow me out. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the newly married couple, Leticia and Janaina.
Vamos.
Gente, mas devagarzinho, Devagar, devagar.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light you see, I won't run, be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. In the sky, that will look above. Should have jumped and fall in the mountain. Should have rambled to the sea. I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as we stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Oh. with your voices right now. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Oh, darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. 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 Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
I'd like to ask that everybody make their way back to the bar and get a glass of champagne, and then come back to your seats, please, for the toast of the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to welcome Mrs. Janaina and Mrs. Leticia. Two wonderful human beings who just happened to fall in love. Janaina and Leticia, I think I can speak for everybody here when I say that from the first time that we met you, we all knew that you had something truly special. You both have traveled very long and very different paths to be here today on this altar on this very important day. And those paths can be divided into two distinct segments. The segment of life before you met and the segment of life since you have met. That was 10 years ago. 10 years of moon and of suns. 10 years of dreaming and of dream. 10 years. Hey, can't forget dream.
No.
10 years of laying the foundation for what is to come. Now, many of you here might not know this, but today just happens to be International Day of Gratitude. And yeah, there you go. And it seems to me, and it seems most fitting, that the Day of Gratitude would be the day that you two have chosen to make your wedding day. So let us celebrate and show gratitude for Janaina's and Leticia's love for one another. For there's no better day than today for Janaina and Leticia to say yes to marriage, yes to love, and yes to a long and happy life of togetherness. And I'm just going to get my glass to the brides. Cheers. Yuri, I think you're next, and you have some words you'd like to say.
I'm Yuri. I'm the UK connection. Has nothing to do with UK. It's Ukraine. And 10 years ago, just like Janaina and Leticia, I met their best friend, Daniela, and we also still together. And basically, before, I've been to literally like 2 weddings in my life. So before I knew I had to say something touching and deep and emotional. And of course I went to Wikipedia and it says, what do you say in a wedding speech? And they say, crack a joke first, you know, like basically do something funny. So here's the funny part.
Oh my God.
10 years ago, I met Janaina, and we met because Daniela here, she is the queen of darkness. She cannot sleep or be anywhere where there is no, where you cannot actually shut the window and put the curtains. I'm the unhandiest man in the world. And she said, wait, I have a friend and she can do this for us. And I said, seriously? It's embarrassing. So Janaina showed up, and anybody who's been in their beautiful, beautiful backyard and who saw how this transformed have to understand what capabilities these two have together. It's scary, right? But I witnessed that curtain go up like magic, and I thought, like, you know, this is a force to reckon with, and a true friend, because it just took like one call, and like 15 minutes later we were acquainted. I thought we hit it off, we became friends, and we are still friends. I'm still in love with my Brazilian, and these two Brazilians are still in love with each other.
Yes.
Now, this 10 years is called a tin anniversary, or aluminum, basically, and I thought, like, what's the significance of this metal? But actually, you know what, Pushing Tin is a movie about flights and aeroplanes, so basically, 10th anniversary is a good time to go on a honeymoon after this. So happy 10, and you know, hope you spend a good time. I'm talking about relationships and love. I'll just go to from Ukrainian connection to Russian connection and quote Leo Tolstoy, who's a titan of Russian literature, who has written a novel, Anna Karenina, and the first phrase of that is this: every happy marriage is happy in exactly the same way, and every unhappy one is unhappy in a unique way. So, because I'm happy for 10 years, and I've seen you so many times, and you are happy, I'll tell you what I think you are feeling. And if I'm wrong, then basically Leo Tolstoy is wrong and it's not my fault. So, JNL for a happy couple stands for Janaina and Leticia, and also probably for joy and love. Not, not jealousy and lies. And also, speaking of letters, what happens after 10 years is, okay, illustration. It's called the cufflink notes. You see, on this cufflink it says YK, it's me. I just wanted to show people that I can actually kind of, you know, have a shirt done for me, right? But this one here, that keeps this thing together, says D and Y, which means Daniela and Yuri. So basically, you know, from being me, I went to us, it's two letters, and I cannot imagine being KY alone. Which is why, speaking again about Russian literature, every Russian fable and every Russian fairy tale ends like this. And they lived happily ever after, long, and died on the same day. Because you don't want to be lonely. You become one, and generally speaking, sometimes I can't imagine, you know, basically losing you, and I'm sure you feel the same. So, you know, I hope you live long and happily ever after.
Oh, yay! Killed it.
I just want to thank Yuri. He has said everything I wanted to say. Thank you. My name is Paul Edwards, and I've been very lucky over 15 years to also know an incredible Brazilian, my wife, Anna, here.
My aunt.
Yes. At this moment, I would like to. At this moment, I would like us to recognize, by a round of applause, all of our families who were not able to be here on this special occasion. Those families who are in Brazil. Please raise your glass. Thank you. Thank you. I would also like to recognize families who are here in Jordan. With the families, please stand. Please stand. Please stand. Out front and at the back. Thank you for being here. And in addition to the bridesmaids, etc., who will be supporting these two, the families will always be there 24/7, and these two know it. in my Wikipedia search. Oh, that was tonight they tell me that Leafs Nation is beginning their journey in Toronto, Maple Leafs. They also tell me that TFC is fighting hard, and they tell me from Brazil, the Brazilian soccer team is getting ready for the World Cup.
Corinthians.
Exactly.
No way.
But tonight, the most significant event is this union. And I heard one of them, they're so inseparable, I'm not quite sure who said it, but they said they are one spirit in two bodies, and that caught me. In Canada, many of us get a glimpse of historical reference to indigenous peoples, the twin-spirited people, and they recognize the existence of that possibility, two spirits in one body, or two bodies but one spirit. So it has made me reflect. I too, Yuri, have seen the engineers at work. We have experienced that, and I thank you for everything you've done, not only in your place, but in our place and other people's places. We thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
And I would be greatly remiss if I don't remember, the little guy, the little one. Dream, yes!
Oh my God.
And Dream is with us through you.
Yes.
So a long life, and we'll be always there to support you.
Thank you.
One of the things that the girls really thought that they would really like to have happen is for everybody here today to come on up front when I'm finished speaking and to take a group photo. So now I'm finished speaking. If you'll all join us up front here, please.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, just a minute. Oh, girls and girls. Everybody. Yeah.
How are we?
Every face has to. Come on the front. Yes.
I'm gonna. I don't want to run.
Scaloni.
Photo?
Birds are still calling. Night falls, I return.
Actually set up on the thing, everything else.
Eduardo, depois a gente tira foto.
Não, é verdade.
Caraca! Vai lá, vai, arrasa!
É, aqui, ó.
Ê, lindos!
Vamos beijar ele.
Ai, meu Deus!
Yeah. Oh, I'm coming. What are you guys doing?
Pera aí. Phil falou. This one? Okay. And I have something here. Oh, yeah.
Pão do quê?
Red velvet.
Quê?
Red velvet?
Não, só isso aí.
Ai, que delícia! Esse cupcake aí é pra ver ou pra comer?
Ok, vamos pegar a chance. Victories! Meu Deus, tá duro. I can't!
Força!
Esse aqui tá duro. She just work with chainsaw, guys. Esse aqui tá sem faca, precisa de uma faca mesmo. Pera, deixa eu cortar. Vai.
Olha. Ah, não é chinês, cortando bucho.
Yeah!
Marcha!
Yeah!
Primeiro pedaço é pra quem?
Pra mim!
Bom! Bolo tá bom?
Oh, delícia, delícia! Olha que Meu Deus, eu tô me sentindo a Lady Gaga!
Não, minha gente, é Leticia, não, era cenoura. Vai ter assim. É, agora
Mas não é difícil, né?
olha pra foto.
Leticia, esse bolo que você fez é bonito, é aquele que a gente comeu lá.
É aquele, mas foi o Phil que fez, você viu? Phil que fez. Ah, muito graças. Eu acho que nós brasileiros. You're welcome. Obrigado.
One, two, three, go!
Vai, Letícia, aqui!
Now let's dance to
Oh, so nice. And caught. Good.
Tá bom, pede aqui.
Pode casar com dois?
Pode. Aonde você quer de Brasil?
Now we welcome.
Roubada melhor é
Ok? Ok, pegou.
poder tomar um shot. I want a couple.
Ok, tchau.
Your cupcake was awesome. Many congratulations.
Don't look at him. It's my daughter, okay?
Yeah.